Hey everyone, Stuart here from Cloverleaf Rifles. What do we do at Cloverleaf Rifles? What we do is we get factory components, put them together for you, take all the guesswork out of shooting at distance, between 100 yards and 450, 600. There's a lot of good stuff out there these days. And I have top-end glass, I have top-end tripods, I have top-end backpacks. I don't have top-end rifles. What I mean by top-end is I haven't gone to a custom guy and spent $6,000 for a setup to shoot whatever I need to, whether it's prairie dogs or an elk. I think that these days the factory stuff is so good, the tolerances are so tight that a high-end spotting scope like this, it's going to run you $2,500 to $3,000. Okay, I think that this can make or break your hunt. I think this can be the difference in you being successful in the hunt you have or not. Quality tripod, same thing. Backpack, same thing. I can break it down and give you an A, B, C, D of why this would be necessary and why if you don't have this, you're gonna miss out on finding the animal you want and be successful or not. That's how I judge on getting gear. Rifles, I think that the factory stuff these days is so good that I don't think that if you have a $9,000 custom setup or a $2,000 setup you got at Cabela's or whoever you buy it from, I don't think that's going to make or break your hunt as long as you know where your shot placement's going to be. Factory ammunition's come a long ways. Everything's so much better than it used to be that just as long as you know where you're going to be shooting, you don't need to have that custom stuff. If you want to go custom, I say have at it. So what I'm holding here is a Tikka T3. We've all seen them at the store in 22-250. I got a Vortex PST. This is a 4-16 by 50 scope on it. I got a top turret for my elevation. I got my windage turret. I got my parallax. Nice set of whirring rings on it. And I know that with this factory ammunition, that I can kill a coyote anywhere from 100 to 600 yards because I know where my ballistics are. I've got a dope chart. I know where to put my elevation and my windage turret. A lot of guys get intimidated by that though. Where do you go if you're at the gun counter and you're holding a gun like this? How do you know where to go from just getting it bore sighted to be able to be confident at range in the distance? Also, what if you're some guys and you just don't have time? Say you've already got your stuff and you want a varmint rifle like this set up, ready to go, take it out of the box and you know that it's already sighted in with a dope chart and at certain elevation, this is where you go to click. There's no holdover. You know what I mean? That's what we're here for, is we're here for the people who don't want to go buy a really cheap setup that they're not going to like, and we're not here for the guys who want custom. Quality factory components, whether you want a Browning Hills Canyon, a Tikka T3, whether you want a Seiko or a Winchester, Remington, whatever the case may be, I went out this spring and I bought a Bergara B14 over the counter at Cabela's. It was on sale for $5.99. I went and got a Vortex Razor LH scope on it. And I killed a bighorn sheep and 3 mule deer with it. And I could have killed them all with 4 shots, 1 each. I mean, I put more in them because they hadn't fallen down yet, but that's the case. I was confident in my setup. My friends and I figured we had over $22,000 worth of glass with us on my sheep hunt. But my rifle was $5.99 on sale at Cabela's, and my rifle was another, $800. What we're here to do is, if you go to the store and you're holding the gun that you want, that's a nice factory gun, if you add up the rings and the scope and the ammunition and the sling and the box, say your total comes $1,800. Well, for another $200 to $300, what if you could open that box, have it be already bore sighted, broken in, and a dope chart with factory ammunition so that you can go buy more over the counter and know that you're going to be accurate between 100 yards and 450, whatever the case may be. Also a dope chart to tell you how to use those clicks because you're already sighted in. Scope like this, we've already got your zero stop on there. It's set, it's ready to go. And if I tell you, if you plug it in your system and it says, if you're at 6,000 feet and the coyote's at 300 yards, all you gotta do is go to 6 clicks and you're ready to go. So we're gonna take the guesswork out of that stuff. We're not a custom gun maker and we're not here to do that, but if that's what you wanna do, go do it. If you wanna open up the box and go hunting and be able to be confident at anything from a prairie dog, if you want a 223 or varmint set up, if you want a 22-250 set up for coyotes, if you want a 300 short mag set up for elk and deer, that's what we're here to do. You tell us what gun you want, you tell us what rings you want, you tell us what scope to use, and we're gonna get that thing sighted in, broken in, and we're gonna chronograph it, and we're gonna have everything ready to go. We're gonna give you a 100-yard grouping that actually that gun made with the bullets we're shooting, and we're gonna give you a dope chart. So when you get that box, you can open that gun up and everything's ready to go. for pretty much the same price as it would be otherwise. So even if you know how to do it and you just don't have time, that's what we're here for too. Because some guys, I mean, I know how to change my oil in my car, but sometimes it's just easier to take it to the dealership and let them do it and get a free car wash out of it. So that's what we're here to do, is take the guesswork out of it if you're not familiar with it, or save your time if you don't have time to go get everything sighted in. And that's what we're here for at Cloverleaf Rifles. Thanks a lot. This is Stuart. See you later.